The Leo new moon on August 4th, 2024 is an invitation to open our hearts and let our truest, most authentic selves be seen and heard. I'm really excited to talk to you about this new moon because it carries tremendous abundance and wealth potential for those who know how to tap into it and work with the energy. If you are also excited, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell icon so that you can be in the know with each new video we produce and see what the cosmos has in store for you. If you're new here, welcome. Hi, I'm Jenny. I produce astrology videos focusing on the new moon and full moon every 2 weeks, and I work one-on-one with clients on a consultant basis through the mediums of astrology, tarot, entrepreneurship and business coaching, personal training, and soon-to-be nutrition. Many of you have reached out for pointers and assistance in starting and growing your own YouTube channel, and that is a service that I'd like to announce I now also provide. The Gemini moon, Mars, and Vesta in me is a Jenny for all trades indeed. Most of my regular tarot and astrology clients are aspiring content creators, artists, and musicians who experience creative blocks from time to time. We are only human. This is totally normal. So if you're interested in working with me, I will be taking on new clients, but only until August 17th. As of August 17th, I'll be closing the books to focus on my regular paying clients, producing these videos on a consistent basis, and on a continuing education certification. We'll begin today with a brief introduction into Leo energy, this new moon, and then we'll dive a little deeper, exploring the aspects involved, for those of you who enjoy my more detailed content. It will all be organized into a larger playlist consisting of smaller 10 to 15 minute segments or videos, with one long, detailed, long format video for those of you who prefer that type of format. This is how I'm best able to appease both types of viewers and the YouTube algorithm, which prefers 10 to 12 minute videos. Feel free to use that gear icon to speed me up or slow me down as you take notes to your liking. You may also use the timestamps to navigate throughout the sections of the video at your choosing. This Leo new moon peaks on August 4th, 2024 at 7:12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 12 degrees, the constellation Leo. This lunation encourages us to commit to participating more fully in life by embracing our unique individual authenticity and creativity. Do you have the courage to be seen? This means that this month, in the month of August, the sun and the moon meet in solar domicile, fixed fire sign Leo, the sign associated with the sun, igniting a fresh lunar cycle focused on self-expression, creativity, leadership, and self-reclamation. No matter where you are in your journey, it's comforting to know that you can always begin again. The Leo new moon, therefore, invites you to focus on your journey of self-actualization and take action on your heart's truest, deepest, most authentic desires. The Leo new moon puts the spotlight of energy, the sun, on our journey toward authentic self-expression, and it urges us to connect with our own unique talents and strengths as we find the courage to share them with the world. This event is an invitation to step into the limelight, not out of an egoic need for external validation, recognition, or praise, but rather as a way to wholeheartedly participate more fully in life and give back to the collective. We can give back to the collective by sharing our unique talents and gifts in a way that leaves a mark or a legacy. By allowing our authentic self-expression to show, we inspire others to do the same. This lunation will be most powerful for those of you who have personal placements on or around with a 5 plus or minus 5 degree orb, 12 degrees of the fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. If you stick with me until the very end of the video, I'll show you exactly how to find where this will be most potent in a natal chart. You can find that in the How to Find It in Your Chart chapter. Those of us more strongly impacted by the Leo new moon will have opportunities to strengthen our commitment to being true to ourselves and to progressing within our own creativity. No matter where Leo falls in your chart, each of you watching has Leo energy. You are a complex, multi-layered individual. You are so much more than your sun sign. In fact, you have an entire solar system inside of you, waiting to emerge. This includes Leo energy. So during this upcoming lunar cycle, you're invited to pursue your passions with courage and confidence as you lay the groundwork for fresh visions and ideas. Since this new moon coincides with a Mercury retrograde, it's an ideal time to pick up an old creative project that you might not have had a chance to finish, one that helps you connect with and indulge that inner child. New moons provide new beginning. They are the start of a lunar cycle when the sun and moon are in the same part of the sky or universe, offering an alignment of our soul represented by the moon, and our life path and vitality, represented by the sun. This is why it's the ideal energy for manifestation and for setting new intentions. When you look up during a new moon, you won't be able to see the moon. This is because the moon is traveling between the Earth and the sun. It's therefore unable to reflect the light of the sun back to us from our Earth-based perspective. We instead see the dark side of the moon. New moons can be felt most intensely in the 3 days before and after its peak, and its effects can be felt for 2 weeks after, until the next full moon. New moons are completed 6 months later under the corresponding full moon in the same sign. The full moon in Leo falls on February 12th, 2025, 24 degrees, the constellation Leo, which brings us all the way back not only to this Leo new moon 2024, but to last year's Leo new moon 2023, which happened 23 degrees within 1 degree of that full moon, 23 degrees Leo. This also coincided with the first Venus retrograde to begin and end in Leo since the late 1700s. This Venus retrograde was from late July to early September, so the energies we're experiencing under this Leo new moon 2024 is absolutely a return to July, August, and September of 2023. Dream big, because even if you miss your target, your dreams will surpass your expectations and land among the stars. In Leo, the new ideas and intentions we're setting fall along Leo themes: creativity and self-expression, natural leadership and integrity, courage, especially the courage to be seen and heard authentically, the courage to lead and parent from the heart, balancing the heart, compassion, with the analytical functions of our minds. Follow your heart, but take your brain with you. Feeling confident in standing in your light and inspiring others to do the same. Living with personal sovereignty and autonomy. Leo rules the heart and the heart chakra, after all, bringing more romance and passion into our lives. And we may see the emergence of young leaders over the next 6 months and year, especially with Jupiter in Gemini. The new moon in Leo beckons you to participate more fully in life by having the courage to embrace and express your authentic voice. From the moment we are born, and stemming from the depths of our unconscious minds, we all yearn to be seen, whether we have the self-awareness to admit it or not. This deep unconscious soul need to be seen and heard is the reason why babies cry, toddlers throw temper tantrums, and why social media has become such a popular outlet for disseminating thoughts, ideas, and self-promotion. If you truly want to make a difference in this world or create a successful business, you have to have the courage of a lion. Put yourself out there and be seen. Similarly, if we want to escape the merry-go-round of repeating karmic patterns and experiences, we have to be willing to see ourselves and recognize how we are the only common denominator in all of our problems. You have to be willing to look at your own self-sabotaging habits and patterns of limiting thoughts, beliefs, and behavior. Those who are most strongly impacted by the Leo new moon will be presented with opportunities to strengthen their commitment to authenticity, being more true to themselves, and progressing in creative self-expression, development, or heart-centered leadership or parenting. So I'll ask you again, do you have the courage to be seen? The only way to fully see yourself is to remove the blinders. Let the mask fall off. We recently had, under the last full moon, 2 weeks prior to this new moon, the sun opposing not only the moon, but Pluto. When the sun opposes Pluto, especially at the critical 0 degree, enhancing its power and influence, this asks us to take a deep look within as we clean out our closets. I'm hearing Eminem cleaning out my closets. Many people I know are physically cleaning out their closets as they prepare for a life-changing move. The issues and emotions that we have repressed, run away from, avoided, or otherwise attempted to bury, come erupting to the surface now, quite dramatically, as the patterns of those issues and emotions play out in our lives, especially interpersonally. This is difficult work. It requires radical self-acceptance, honesty, and compassion. What's waiting for you on the other side of this work is an opportunity not only to be reborn, but to reclaim your personal power. We must first allow these tower moments to destroy those layers of self and ego so that we can be reborn, stronger and better than before, like the phoenix rising from the ashes. When we have the courage to face our patterns of self-sabotaging thought and behavior, which keep us stuck in lower levels of consciousness, we are able to make a conscious choice from a place of empowerment and effect change. In so doing, these patterns lose all power over us. Do you have the courage to look deep beneath the surface? The Cancer-Capricorn axis of opposition that was activated during the double back-to-back full moons in Capricorn in June and July 2024 is the axis of career and family that deals with parent-child authority dynamics, power, helplessness, isolation, the past, and our ancestral lineage, among other things. More often than not, what keeps us stuck are the patterns of belief, thought, and behavior conditioned from our families of origin that play out in our interpersonal relationships, from deep within our unconscious minds. Those thoughts and beliefs that we absorbed from our families of origin, the way that we respond to authority, how we handle power and power dynamics, and how we assert control over our lives are all examples of this. Humans are magnets and mirrors. We attract others who help us attain balance within by mirroring back to us the parts of self we may not be willing but need to see. What we see in others that attracts or repels us is merely a reflection of what's deep inside of us that we haven't yet found the courage to own. Here are some questions for self-reflection. When things don't go my way, do I try to control people or circumstances? When I'm feeling vulnerable or powerless, or as though I have no control over a situation, do I react by blaming external circumstances, people, or events? When someone else exhibits power and control over me, do I feel threatened, dominated, victimized, or empowered to stand up for myself? When I am offered a position of power or authority, do I hesitate to step into it, coming from a place of conflict avoidance and fear? Or at the other extreme end of the spectrum, do I become domineering, autocratic, confrontational, or dictatorial? Thank you for watching. If you're still with me, you're a real one. Drop your current most used emoji in the comments. If you took anything away from this video, we ask that you like, comment, share the content, and subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, we know that you'll enjoy the full playlist and this additional video. Thank you so much. Love you and see you soon.